VDM could call out protests and people could come out and master way, it is because he has over and over again used his life as an emblem of service. Respect is a magnetic force that occurs naturally as a byproduct of certain character display that you give or that you receive. Respect is not something you can dictate out of people. Now, people can edit their behavior to fear you or to behave a certain way because of your authority. But true respect is a byproduct of true display of leadership. And true leadership is service, is voluntary service. One of the reasons why VDM could call out protests and people could come out and master way, it is because he has over and over again used his life as an emblem of service. One of the reasons why Shogore can also come out and say people should come out and do protest and they will also come out is because he has done the same thing. Now, whatever is going on between them as to the disagreement as to why and why not, that's their business. I have no business with that. They are two grown men. But what I'm bringing out is there are some take-home lessons you can learn from these people. Even Mrs. Natural P. If she comes out today, a lot of people will fight for her. Not because she's just a lady, but because she has actually proven over time that her life is an emblem of service to the people. Now, the difference is now that a lot of you now like to play God role. Instead of you to pick what you can learn, you will now focus on your assumptions as to questioning their motive. Whereas scripture even says, by him alone, actions are weighed. God alone has the right to weigh the actions of any man. As to your reason, it's not my business as to why you do it. It isn't. Even if I know your reason, or I have a feeling, or I have an idea, or this is where the spirit is coming from, it is not an opinion to put out to the public. Because it's an assumption. An assumption, assuming things like you just bring up something from your thoughts, no matter how intelligent you are, it is the lowest way of thinking. The lowest, see, in critical thinking, go and read that book. It is the lowest form of using your brain. Assumption. The twin sister, the sister of it, is when you are guessing. But a lot of us now use guessing as a point of reference for conclusion. You now say, is Elijah, this person is just for me that is humble because he wants people to like him. Look at what you have done. You have removed the character display of the person. You have condescended it as to you now being a God rule to now say, I know the reason why he's doing it. Whereas if I now buttress the question, why? You have no logical backup for it, no statistical measure, no tool for measurement. You just said it out of your own personal prejudice. Respect is a magnetic natural consequence of leading through service. When you prioritize the success of growth of your team, you build genuine trust. Even the most ego-driven individuals drop their defenses and yield to servant leaders because they recognize true competence. Even the biggest egotistical people, see, those who know me offline know that I have a very big ego. No, I have a big ego because I am very formidable. You can't just come to me and talk trash to me. Nah, I'm not proud. I don't compare myself to people. I'm just my own person, but I'm very formidable. At the height of my formidability, there are some people that if they call me, no matter how wrong I think they are, I will kowtow. Let me give you some of them. Mr. Kelechi AFC, Coach B, Coachy, Combo, Adika, even TikToks. Wait, they see so. You see all these people, they've one way or the other behind the scene shown me service in the sense that, oh, my position in life doesn't shape how I'm going to treat you. Now, that alone is what commands that humility in me, even with my big ego. That's why there are sometimes that TikToks will say certain things that I don't agree with. And sometimes she will drop some banter that it go eat me to my chest too. If it's another person, I would just like banter hard or whatever. But if it's her, I'll just keep my mouth shut. Why? Because I value that friendship more than winning that banter, whatever. Do you understand? So true leadership comes and true acceptance from something you must have first done. It's like you saying, you people should let Coach B be the leader now. You people should help him. No, it won't work, especially when they have free will. It's like saying you want to have 6 packs and you say, I envy this guy's 6 packs. That's the reason why most of us don't get things done properly. What you should envy is the discipline. 6 packs is a byproduct of true discipline. For example, me now, I'm not disciplined with my body. I eat late a lot of times. Something I'm still trying to work on. You understand? And I've already started. What I'm bringing out is, you don't say you envy someone's body. You envy their discipline. You see, 6 packs is a byproduct of initial discipline. Do you understand? You don't say, oh my God, I just envy this girl's position in this company. Envy her work ethic. Yes, because when you envy the work ethic, it will push you to go and also learn and work in certain ways, or even learn from the person. If you now say, okay, this person cut corner, so you will now know if you go live there or not. But do not envy positions. Envy the roadmap to the positions. That's how you get things done. So on that note, you need to understand that leadership, true leadership, will never be achieved if you have not lived a life of service. The same thing happens in the Bible. It's all about scriptures. It says, wife, submit yourself to your husband. But the first thing he said before that is, husbands, love your wife as Christ loves the church. Go and check out Christ loved the church. Service. He literally washed the legs of the disciples. Service. He displayed the highest form of service, because it will come as a natural byproduct. Now, there are few exceptions, but you cannot use exceptions to generalize. There will always be some foolish people that will decide not to surrender, even if you give them perfect service. Because foolishness is a constant. It must exist for wisdom to have value. It must be around, because the day foolishness stops, wisdom has no more value. Leading through service disarms ego by shifting the focus from power to empowerment. This dynamic works because of three fundamental shifts. Ego melts in the face of empathy. People with large egos often resist control, but they naturally gravitate towards competence, humility, and genuine support. That's what I was saying. Even if the person's reason is for vainglory, as far as he's displaying it, he will always get the crowd. That is it. Their reason is between them and God. Once you can successfully display this publicly, you will always get people. That's it. Trust replaces compliance. When you prioritize the needs of your people, they don't just follow you because they have to. They follow you because they want to. It's clear over the real subject of what has been happening between the old Messi and Ronaldo ego. I'm only using this to teach an educational content, because it's beyond football. In any sphere of influence, as a father, as a boyfriend, as a girlfriend, if truly you want to understand what leadership is, I'll tell you this and I'll tell you for free. As long as your children need to edit their behavior around you when you are around, it's not love, it's fear. Perfect love casts out fear. That's not love, that's fear. Is that what you want? Is it that you want people to fear you, or you want people to love you? I'm telling you, and you can't buy it. You can't buy the latter. You can buy the first one, you can't buy the latter. That's it. You achieve both things. The display will be, they will do what you want. But the difference is, it will not come from the heart. One will come as a point of duress, the other one will come as a point of willingness. They will do it regardless. Influence outlasts authority. Title-based authority relies on fear or obligation. Servant leadership builds an enduring influence that even the proudest individuals will respect. See, if you display proper leadership in a proper way, even the biggest man with the biggest ego will bow to you like this. True leadership is a magnetic force that you must learn. Respect comes as a byproduct of certain character display that you either give or you are given. You don't demand respect, you build it. You display it through your life of service. If something is questioning your respect, something is wrong with your servicehood. Go and check it. Everybody cannot be wrong. Sentiments will never make you reason if you cannot remove yourself from the scenario. If you cannot look at the bird eye view without emotions, you will never actually learn what you're supposed to learn. And the problem about the reason why I even made this video, it's not out of banter to Ronaldo, before God and man. I made this video because apart from banter, I'm beginning to see that a lot of us actually pick up certain characters that is detrimental to this elevation of our society. Forget banter now. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I genuinely am saying this, that you need to actually question certain things. There are certain people that there's no problem. Love them. Love them with your heart. I don't mind. Love Ronaldo. Do it. Love him, no problem. But you must know when to draw the line. There's certain character display. Do not pick it up. Do not pick. There's certain character display of Messi I did not pick up. I don't. I will not pick it up. I will not. Because there are some times that there are some things we call humility, and it's not humility, it's just shyness. It's just shyness. It's just not being formidable. I won't do that. So there's a balance to all these things. Be careful to not disguise pride and arrogance for mentality. They are not the same. I'll say this one last time. True leadership and respect, they work hand in hand. But respect is a byproduct of what comes as a magnetic force from what leadership must do in between. This is leadership. This is respect. You want this, but to get this, you have to go through this. In between lies what you really want. Either you fake it, or you are it, or you learn it. You are going to get this only when you lay down this. That is how it works. True leadership will birth character display. The character display then births respect, and people will give it to you willingly. I hope this was useful and insightful. Send this to a friend. See you guys in the next video.